Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled, My Country 'Tis of Thee. This first source, and forgive me, Akim, I can't remember the location for the source. I screenshot it. I want to say Elder Ayathan brought this out before as well. But according to this source, citizen, natural citizens may fill any office naturalized. Citizens may be elected or appointed to any office under the Constitution of the United States, except the office of President and Vice President. Everything is controlled. The Constitution provides that the citizens of each state shall be entitled to all the privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. All natives are not citizens of the United States. All natives are not citizens of the United States. The descendants of the Aborigines, referring to you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Mexicans, you so-called Seminole Indians, you are Israelites. Why? Because on your father's lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And those of African origin, you so-called Negroes, are not entitled to the rights of citizens. Okay? And I got this information from a government website. The Most High brought us to America because he was going to deal with us in a bitter fashion. Ruth 1:19. So they two, and those two are referring to Ruth, who was a Moabite, and Naomi, who was an Israelite, went until they came to Bethlehem. And it came to pass when they were come to Bethlehem that all the city was moved about them. And they said, Is this Naomi? And she said unto them, Call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty hath dealt very bitterly with me. All right. Mara in the Hebrew goes back to bitter. This is the root word for America. Strong's H 4755. Mara. All right. And it means bitterness. This is where you get America from, the origin of this word, okay? Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, and curses goes into being angry, all right, shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, hence America, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, referring to the land of Israel. And there, referring to America, ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, meaning no man shall save us except for Yahushua. And our enemies are the Edomites, beginning with the Edomites and trickling down to these other nations. And the Edomites is referring to you so-called white people who on your father's lineage goes back to the progenitor named Esau. This proves that we were not brought to America to prosper. We are citizens of the land of Israel, okay? Isaiah 51:14, the captive exile hasten us Israelites, okay, so-called Native Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and you Israelite foreigners. Why? Because on our father's side goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hasten that he may be loose. Loose from what? This system. Okay? And Esau's capital is modern day America. Okay? The captive exile hasten that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail, and his whole system is a pit. And the entire world follows this beast-like system. We have brothers throughout the four corners of the world enslaved to this system. Okay? Revelation 7:6, and I saw the woman drunken, the woman, America, with the blood of saints, Israelites, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua, the prophets. Okay? And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. The point is, America is responsible for a lot of blood, referring to the Israelites, the true people of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. We were not brought here to prosper and be great and have a great life. No, we were brought here to finish out our punishment. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. Okay, going into what? That he is going into America. And who controls America? The elite bankers. All right. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So a time represents 100 years. Times represents 200 years. 200 plus 100 is 300 years, and the dividing of time, 350 years. Okay? Now, this prophecy takes place in America. All right? When we focus on the term wear out. Strong's H, 1080 in the Hebrew, pronounced as bala'ah, to harass constantly. In every part of our life in America, okay, we are being worn out. From your professional life to your personal life, you are being worn out. There's literally no rest, okay? Why? Which proves the point that we came to America because the Most High dealt bitterly with us. And remember, curses deals with anger. The Most High was angry with our nation because we broke the laws, statutes, and the commandments. But see, now people, referring to our people, as well as these other nations, have to wake up from the American dream. Jeremiah 50:33. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the sons of Israel and the sons of Judah. All right, the sons of Israel, referring to you northern kingdom tribes, and the sons of Judah, referring to you southern kingdom tribes, were oppressed together. Where at? In America. Okay, we were oppressed together due to these curses. Okay, as well as the setup of this system. And all that took them captives, held them fast, they refused to let them go. Going back into what? Deuteronomy 28:68. No man shall buy you. No man regarding a spirit within the flesh, such as MLK, such as Malcolm X, such as Tupac, and any other crazy motherfucker people hold dear. No. Yahweh Shai is the only Redeemer. He's the only one can unlock us from these spiritual curses. And then this will manifest on earth as well, regarding the second coming of Yahweh Shai.
Wonder what people without all-wheel drive capability are doing right now. Introducing the all-new Seltos.
And this is a clip from Killing Them Softly, ending line by Brad Pitt.
Claim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one.
You hear that line? Line's for you. Don't make me laugh. For one people. It's a myth created by Thomas Jefferson. Oh, now you can never go with Jefferson, huh? My friend, Jefferson's an American saint because he wrote the words, all men are created equal. Words he clearly didn't believe since he allowed his own children to live in slavery. He's a rich wine snob who was sick of paying taxes to the Brits. So yeah, he wrote some lovely words and aroused the rabble, and they went out and died for those words. Well, he sat back and drank his wine and fucked his slave girl. This guy wants to tell me we're living in a community. Don't make me laugh. I'm living in America. And in America, you're on your own. America's not a country. It's just a business. Now fucking pay me.
That's the point. If you do your research on Thomas Jefferson, he had 6 children by an Israelite slave. only 4 of them made it to adulthood, and he freed them once they became adults. And the slave's name was Sally Hemings. All right, and even dealing with America being a corporation as of 1871, there was a second constitution. Why? Because after the Civil War, the elite bankers, beginning with the Rothschilds, got a strong hold within America. The Constitution used to read regarding the first Constitution, the United States for America. But once the elite bankers took over, it became the United States of America. All right, so this place is nothing but a corporation, which is a business. That's why you have a president. And president means what? First server to who? To the elite bankers. All right. Their interests. Okay, well, America's interest serves the elite bankers and not the nations within America. Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.